Hello everyone. It has been a while since we've done one of our old school classic in the car movie reviews, but they're always a little chaotic and a lot of fun. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yes, that's right. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about The Northman, which we got to see last night, the new Robert Eggers film. And I feel like I have some complicated thoughts about this one. I think on the positive side, it's visually just incredible. It's very technically well done, and the cast is really great. It's really a spectacle to see, and it's very visually striking in a lot of the sequences and the way that it's edited together. What are some of your positive takes?
I think it's a movie that has to be seen on a big screen if you're going to see it. I think it's absolutely visually stunning. And I think the entire cast give incredible performances. I think it works really, really well. It's a fascinating story. I think a majority of the film works for me. I just don't emotionally connect to it.
That's definitely a problem both of us had with the film, is there wasn't anything to grab us emotionally and have us really connect to any of the characters or really any of the big story moments that I think we were supposed to feel something. For me, I had some issues in some places with how the story was told, and things that just didn't quite feel like they connected how they were supposed to. And again, I think that was a big problem with why I couldn't emotionally connect with it. I do think it's a bit too long, like maybe about 20 minutes too long. And for me, it's really tough when I think a movie is very technically well done and visually stunning and has all that going for it, but I have trouble emotionally connecting to it. Because that's kind of the big thing for me of why I love movies so much, is I love when they just, either positively or negatively, they get me to emote in some way and connect in some way. What do you think?
Yeah, that's kind of my biggest drawback for this one, is that it tells this epic story of revenge and betrayal, and when the movie gets to its ultimate conclusion, I don't have the big emotional release that I think that the film's expecting you to have at the end. And I'm just like, cool, that was visually stunning and very pretty to watch, but I just didn't connect with it emotionally as much as the film wants you to.
Yeah, that's also where I was with it, because the ending is just as grand as you would expect it to be for this movie, and visually it's wonderfully done, and it fits the bill of, like I said, what you would expect it to be, but in a good way. And it just didn't make me feel anything, and I really wish that I would have. I wish that the movie would have, I don't know, like, I guess done more to give me a reason to care about the way that it ended and feel like, again, whether positively or negatively, have some sort of response to where all of the characters end up, and that just wasn't the case. I don't think it was a bad movie by any means. I thought it was a good movie. I was just really hoping that it was going to give me that one character or that one storyline or something that really had me either rooting for or against a character, or like, I guess there was never a moment either where I was kind of on the edge of my seat, or like there just wasn't anything pulling me towards anything, unfortunately. I don't know how else to say that.
It's a good movie. I'd recommend seeing it. Go see it in the theater, but it didn't live up to a Robert Eggers movie for me.
Ooh, that's a bold statement, but I don't think I disagree with that. I know that most people have been raving about this movie and absolutely loving it and calling it a masterpiece, and I'm really glad that people were able to see it and have that kind of takeaway, but it's definitely not my favorite Robert Eggers film, and it's definitely not my favorite film of the year at this point, but I do think everyone should go check it out, especially if you can go see it in a theater. But let me know what you guys think in the comments if you've seen it. We'd love to hear your reviews, or if you haven't seen it, we'd love to hear what your expectations are if you're excited to see it. Please respond to us in the comments. We'd love to hear it. As always, all our links to social media and stuff is down in the description if you want to find us there. Thank you so very much for checking out this super awesome, super throwback car review, and we will see you all next time.